Antonio Spurs. Down low. Goes up. Here's Smith. Oh, working on Martin. Shoots from the post to Nene. McDice on him. Takes it up. Oh! Here's Ginobili. Pockets the free. Smith inside. Jefferson is right there. 18 feet away.
They've changed to a 2-3 zone.
Stolen by the Nuggets.
In the blink of an eye, he saw that pump fake and then made the takeaway.
Anthony. Jefferson is right there. On the mark. Anthony with it. The outside leaner for McDice. Here's Ginobili. Plays it once again. Here's Nene. Plays it. 6 seconds to shoot. Nice shot. Anthony. It's in. Myers, top of the key. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Duncan. Connects. Bounce pass. Right block. Melo. Mutt. Here's Parker. Counteracted.
They need to put more pressure on the ball in the truck.
Duncan with the clock from the tear.
This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Anthony. Martin. Here's Smith. Drains it with Anthony with it. The alley-oop. Trying to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. Hogan plays it.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket. They're trying to stir things up to make something happen. They've switched their D to full.
Here's Parker from short range. Here's Billups. Connects. He's against Martin. In close. Kisses it up to the right wing. To Smith. Anthony. Let's go with the three. That's good. And here is Mason. From the wing. And that rim on offense.
But he got it done right there. They're looking to apply some pressure on the ball here with the trapping defense.
Nice shot by Smith. We're at the end of one. It's already a double-digit lead. The score, 36-25. Lawson gets it to the shot clock. From close range, drives on the shot clock. Here's a Aflalo. Nailed to a Aflalo. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Not always consistent from mid-range. He just didn't have the right touch there.
And the best. Here's Duncan. Duncan backs in. Poked away. The steal by Billups.
If someone's being that careless.
Whoa! And here is Billups. He's guarded by Hill. Throws it up. To Bonner. Nails it. Here's Anthony. Molina. And
Those are backbreakers. When you can get put back, those demoralize the opposition.
Working on Martin. Duncan with the loose ball. Great play by Duncan. Duncan. Oh! Anthony with it. Jefferson is right there. Easy shot. Anthony tries to keep it alive. And it's scooped up by Nene. Down low. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam. Good.
Turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Anthony shot. But it's recovered by Ginobili. Dumps it off. No good. Duncan. It's a little. Hands it off to Carmelo. Right wing. Here's Billups. Sinks the open. Here's Duncan. Gets in close. Nene pulls it in.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Yes! Parker cracks it in. Let's now go to studio with a T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. The Nuggets have been able to score so easily that it seems almost effortless.
Yeah, that's what
on the boards. Ginobili got a hand on it, rejected, and collected. Great D by Billups. A rim-rattling jam.
and that's exactly what they have to have here. They've got to be more tenacious. They've got to play with more purpose and more focus and more drive.
Boom! And no. 6 seconds to shoot. The dump off to Melo on the line. Get against Martin. Shoots from the post. Lays the paint. Goes up. The rebound by Duncan. And that gives him a double-double. Here's Parker. Drains it from Anthony with it. Jefferson on him. Behind the arc. Kept alive. Knocked loose.
Get back into this game, Kevin. They need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible.
Parker buries the shot.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
To the paint. Here's Ginobili. Right. To Kmart. Here's Billups from short range. High post. Billups drops it in. He can't be Graham. Nailed. Here's Lawson. The tricky leaning jumper is off the mark.
That leaner's a difficult, tricky shot to knock down, especially.
He comes. Ginobili with the ball. Working on Anderson. Takes it up. Lawson makes the long distant the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 80-63. Carmelo in games of Ginobili nails it. Here's Lawson. Off-balance shot. Here's Jefferson. Played in with the deep to the high post. Lawson from close range to a follow. 6 seconds to shoot. Convert points. Here's Ginobili on the pick. Here's a follow. Gets another shot to a follow. Graham, a 3-ball. That's good. Here's a follow. Frank. Stolen away by Duncan.
Kevin, you know, they're still doing a pretty good job of limiting defense.
Here's Parker. Audio. Reeling by 17. To a follow. Drain. Mason. Here's Blair. A follow-up. Here's number 2. It's Ben. The Nuggets should look to use some clock here. Here's Lawson to end the run. Rips it down and draws the foul. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play. No good. The Nuggets walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Spurs 100-86. Carmelo Anthony is the Jordan Brand player of the game, and he was spectacular.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.